We've only just begun.
So Levi, it's the end of year 8, and we built up a really successful company, and now we're looking to retire. We have a potential buyer who's coming today to ask us a couple questions. Come in.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Adrian.
I would just like to ask you a few questions about your company today, see if it would be something I'd be interested in investing in.
Okay, go ahead.
So you're obviously from Andrew Sensor Company. Tell me a little bit about the company.
Well, Andrew's company is a broad differentiator. We have products in both the high and low tech segments. We gain our competitive advantage by offering products with excellent design, high awareness, and easy accessibility. We have 2 products, Apple and ABC, in the high tech segments, and we have 1 product, Able, in the low tech segment. Over the past 8 years, we've had cumulative profits of $60.3 million, which is one of the highest amongst our competitors. We have a contribution margin that's regularly over 40%. We have such a high contribution margin due to low labor costs because of our high automation.
Okay, wow, that's definitely a good thing.
Yeah, it's really good.
So wow, it seems like you guys are doing very well from a business point of view.
Definitely.
Do you want to discuss some of your successes and challenges along the way? Have you always been successful like this, or what were some of your big successes and challenges?
One of our big successes is investing in our total quality management, or TQM. We've invested heavily in TQM since year 4. This has reduced our labor costs, our material costs, our administration costs, and it's increased our product demand. This contributes highly to our contribution margin, which I said before is regularly over 40%, and it leads to higher profits as well.
Okay, so how about some of your challenges?
Some of our biggest challenges is sales forecasting. A few years in the beginning, we had trouble with overproducing due to our inaccurate sales forecasting. Which, when you have too much inventory, it leads to high inventory carrying costs, which is 12% of the total inventory left over. And this also leads to high emergency loans. So that's kind of an issue there. But since then we've altered our forecasting methods, and it's eventually worked out, and now we have a very successful company.
Okay, very good. So what were some of the learning experiences that you've drawn from the last 8 years of this company?
Working with with Andrew's company, each of our members have learned to produce and manage products in a competitive environment while maximizing our profits, which is our overall goal. This also led to analyzing data and drawing conclusions and making projections based on the data that is available to us at the time.
There it is. Nice to meet you. Hi, Levi. Nice to meet you too. So Adrian was telling me that you guys had a little bit of trouble early on in the early years for your company. Maybe tell me some stuff about years 1 through 3, and give me some information about the emergency loans that she was telling me you guys had to take out.
Well, in year 2, we had to take out a $2.19 million emergency loan. We over forecasted because we didn't expect all the new products to come out on the market, and so there wasn't enough demand to meet our sales forecast. That caused a large inventory carrying cost, which led to our emergency loans in years 2 and 3. This raised a point of concern for us because we were the first company amongst our competition to take out an emergency loan. And in year 3, we took out a $7.7 million loan, emergency loan, and that wasn't that big of a deal for us because we saw that every other competitor had to take out an emergency loan, and ours wasn't as high as most of them.
So after all these emergency loans, it really looked like things started picking up for you guys in years 4 and 5. What were some of the highlights for your company in these years?
Those 2 years were the years that our contribution margin started to rise. During those 2 years, we had the highest contribution margin amongst our competitors, and it averaged over to above 40%. This put us at a competitive advantage over our competitors.
Definitely.
And our sales for year 4 was $75 million, and our sales for year 5 was 96 million, which really wasn't the highest amongst our competitors, but with our high contribution margins, we were able to get some of the highest profits.
Excellent.
Also, in year 4, we didn't have very high customer awareness. Able was 88%, Apple was 72%, and ABC was 42%.
Okay.
That was due to a low promo budget spending, and in round 5 we increased each promotion budget by $1 million for each product, and that led to a direct increase in our sales. But our customer awareness for Able rose to 100%, and Apple went to 93%, and ABC almost doubled and went to 81%.
Okay.
So yeah, our sales from year 4 was 75, and our sales from year 5 was 96.
Oh wow, it's definitely a big increase. It's good to see that customer awareness, just increasing that, can increase your sales so much. It's nice meeting with you again, Adrian. So it seems like your company's doing very well, like I've said. I've noticed that in the later years, in round 6 and 7 particularly, your stock prices have really taken a rise. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
We have been really pleased with our stock prices in round 6 and 7. In round 6, our stock price rose to above $50, which was great for us. It was a $19 increase from the previous year.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah, it's really good. We believe this is due to the fact that we paid a $2 dividend, which increased the demand for our stock.
Definitely, that's something that'll definitely help your stock price. How about your market cap for your company?
Our market cap is currently $151 million. This continues to be one of the highest market caps amongst the competition. This is due to we believe this is due to the high amounts of shares outstanding.
Okay. And just one last thing I'd like to ask. We were talking about your cumulative profits earlier.
Right.
What did you say they were again over the last 7 years?
Our cumulative profits currently are $60.3 million, which ranks second among our competition over the last 7 years. Even though we don't always generate the highest amounts of sales, due to our great cost structure, we've been able to generate extremely high profits.
Okay, well, excellent. High profits are definitely one of the biggest factors for me when deciding to purchase a company or not. Well, definitely seems like you guys are doing well. It was nice to meet you guys, the Andrews management team, and I'll be definitely getting back to you within the next few days with my decision to purchase your company or not.
I hope you really consider us.
Thank
Thank you.